Hi guys, this is just a really quick video in case you need help making your graph. So you should have this document open, and this is your project document. Go to part 4 graph, and it has all the details of exactly what you have to do. When you click on this link, it'll take you here. You're going to type both your equations into these two lines. So let's just say that my equations, for example, were y equals 1.48x minus 35.32. And then my other equation is y equals negative 0.19x plus 30.90. Okay, so these are my two equations. You'll see that they don't show up right now because this graph is not the right scale. So if I come back here, it says to type in the equations. I did that. Then I'm going to use the tools icon to change my axes. So that's this right here. I click on that tools icon. And if you notice here, it tells me to make the smaller number -10 for x and y. So x is already -10. Y, I'm going to make that -10. Then it says I want to find the highest number by choosing something larger than the highest x value, my highest price, and the highest y value, the highest number of products. So I go up to my table and I look to see, here we go, what's my highest x value? Well, 90 is the highest I have here. So I want to go higher than that. So in my case, I'll go to 100. And here I have, in my y's, I have to look at all the y's. 210 is the highest. So I'll go to maybe 225. Doesn't really matter. So for the highest y, I'm going to go to 220. Oh, now I can start to see things. Okay, scroll back down to the graph just to see what else it tells me to do. So now I did this part. Now I want to decide on a good scale. So if I look at my x's, it looks like counting by fives would be good. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah. So for my x-axis, I'm going to count by fives. And for my y-axis, it looks like tens would be a good thing for me to count by. Yours will probably be different. I don't need to see the minor lines because that's really little. I don't need to see that, so I'll unclick that. You can keep it, it doesn't matter. Then it says I need to add a label for my x-axis. So my x was the price, so here I add a label. So this was the price of heated jackets. That was what I was selling. Yours is different. And this was the number of heated jackets. Notice that the labels pop up here. Last thing it says to do is click on the solution to the system on the graph. So I just click there and it shows me that solution. So x is my price. That's my equilibrium price. It's what you should also get for your equilibrium price when you solve it. And y is approximately the number of heated jackets I would sell at that price. Great. If you want to label your supply and your demand equations, you can do that. So the way you do that, oh, you can also change the colors. You click on settings and you just click on the dot and you can change it to whatever color you like. Maybe this one will be purple. And then you hit done. So the first one was my supply equation. So I just would find a point on my supply line. So 60, 53.48. 60, 53.48. And all I have to do is label that. So this is going to be labeled the supply equation. You don't have to do this last part. It's just optional. And then I choose a point here. 529.95. And you can also just choose a point from your table even. So if you just look at demand, you would, get a coordinate from there. Sorry. 529.95. And label that. That's my demand equation. And I want to change this so that it's also orange. So I just change that so it matches up. Great. So now you screenshot. So you can do that however you know how to do. I'm on a Mac, so I do Shift-Command-4, and then I just screenshot it. Okay, you can also click this to export the image. And that's it.